Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 16 of the LEGO department. It's been about 10 months since I last streamed episode 15, and that is because YouTube no longer supports Google Hangouts for their streaming service, so I'm trying to figure out something new. Right now I'm using OBS and just doing a straight recording, not doing any live streaming. So I decided to give an update since it's been a while. So here's a project I haven't really touched in a while, but I decided I would kind of show off is Strasburg Railroad Plymouth number 2. Quite a simple model, won't be able to run. So there's that. There's Strasburg Plymouth number 2. We'll go to this one next. This is the 1980s version of the Hello Dolly. John sent me the base for his open air cars, and I converted it to this. And I think it looks pretty good. John and I are working on doing kind of an 80s theme as of right now, and that's the good thing about Legos is you can kind of change whatever you want. So if we want to change it to maybe do a 2000s era theme, then we can do that. But right now we're working on an 80s era of Strasburg. So just going to show this really quick. This is a brick model railroader caboose that I put into the instructions. That's going to eventually be Western Maryland number 1813. But that is not going to be decaled for a while because we're going to use it as a caboose at the Right Caboose Motel. So there's that project. Next up we got East Strasburg Station. If you followed our Facebook page, you've seen some updates on it. But this is basically it. Eventually I'll add in an interior, but that costs money, and so right now I'm just going to do exterior, and until we get a higher up and more models for the Strasburg layout, then I'll go back and add an interior. And something new that John and I have been working on is with the recent announcement of East Broad Top reopening. I decided to build a couple East Broad Top engines. This is the M6 that is at the East Broad Top. This is about done. There's supposed to be a horn that goes in there, but as you saw whenever I loaded it, it said one piece missing, so I'll have to add that in separately. But this is actually 5 wide, so this is not standard to any LEGO track. The LEGO standard track is 6 wide actually, and that's what we run all the standard gauge on, and then some people use 4 studs wide, and most people use that for narrow gauge. Well, I'm going to use that for eventually doing maybe a 2-foot gauge. I would like to do the J&L 58 eventually. So 5 stud is obviously in between 4 and 6, and that would do a good job representing 3-foot gauge, which is what the East Broad Top is. And then most recently I started the M4, which is not, that's the M6 again. I just loaded it in here for comparison. But the M4 is a really difficult model. I worked on it. This is what you see right here is a couple hours of work, just trying to figure out how I wanted to exactly build it, the length, how I was going to put in the wheels, where I want the wheels to be at, because the wheels are supposed to be directly under the cab. They might need to be slightly in front just because of what LEGO does, because I need room for the couplers. So that's been probably the most recent projects that we've had. I'm most proud of this one. So I'm probably going to be ordering the parts for East Strasburg Station and the caboose. Those will be the 2 projects for this summer. And then we'll see what project comes after that. But I just want to give this a quick update, and thanks for watching.